Guys, you may remember, Ray, I know you do. Rob, I know you do too. But a little while ago, we did a story talking about how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came out and said, I just signed a deal to bring a beloved video game property to life. I'm super excited. It's loved around the world. And we all speculate about what could it be. There were some of we came up with some wild ones, some kind of out there ones too that could have worked or maybe not worked. But
yeah,
some people thought he was going to do Doom again.
right, yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't see that happening, but crazier things have happened.
And they have.
Other than, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson going back to Doom. But now we know what it is. We know what that video game is. And I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler, I love it. I absolutely love it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his $7 production company are bringing us a It Takes Two movie. And I will tell you right now, I love this. Now, I had never heard of this game until me, Ray, because Ray was you, me, Ryan, and Ann. I think we were watching the video game awards, the most recent video game awards. And so it came down to the final award of the night. We'd heard this game mentioned, been nominated in a number of categories called It Takes Two. And it was also nominated for Game of the Year, and it won. And I'm like, I haven't even heard of this game. So Ann was like, I want to get it. I'm like, okay, let's download it right now. And that night, after watching the Video Game Awards, we downloaded it. And then for the next number of weeks, Ann and I, a little bit of time, every single night, played It Takes Two. It's wonderful. It's an absolutely wonderful game. It's awesome playing with somebody. I mean, like, you play it with somebody that you can have a lot of fun with, and it's absolutely fantastic. And the story is really sweet. It's a simple, sweet story, basically about this couple, and they have a little girl, and they haven't yet told the little girl that they're divorcing. And they're building up to it, but the little girl knows that there's something wrong with the parents. And one night, the little girl weeps at the fact that her parents aren't getting along, whatever, and her tears fall on these two separate, just random dolls that she's made herself. And then when her parents wake up, they're in the bodies of these dolls. And they basically have to try to get back to their, number one, their bodies, to get back to their daughter, all this kind of stuff. And it's very, very sweet. And I loved this game. And now Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is bringing it to real life. I can only hope he's going to be playing the husband. They haven't said for sure that he's going to be starring in this, but I certainly hope he does. Rob, you hear that they're going to do an It Takes Two movie. What was your first reaction?
Well, at first I'd be like, wait, huh? But after, you told, the first time I even heard of the game was because of you and Ann playing it. And I know it won the Video Game Awards. I don't know what I was sleeping on, but I had not heard of this game till you brought it up. But based on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Dwayne Johnson's, at least his social media persona, family is, and it's not because of the Fast and Furious franchise, family is very important to him. He's always posting pictures with the kids, and I think that this kind of game movie could be something that probably appeals to him because he wants to make a piece of real family entertainment that the young kids can like and their parents can like. And this makes a lot of sense to me. And it seems in this day and age, this is the kind of material, the same way that people love Sonic. I could see people really digging this game. And I haven't played it with Elizabeth, but I could see people digging this game. It is on my PlayStation 5, but I've never played it.
I highly recommend you and Elizabeth play. It means it's a mandatory co-op game. It's got to have two players. It's great. Ray, you were over here. You watched us play a bunch of it. What did you think about the game, and what do you think about Dwayne Johnson doing it?
In terms of the game, it's a great game. Like it seems. Well, when you guys are playing it, it's just there's a lot of whoever you play this game with
is key. That's key.
No, but it tends. You just bond with that person.
Yeah.
And in a different way. It's
if you brought it to Vegas, would you and I bond?
Oh man.
I would pay good money to watch the two of you trying to play It Takes Two together.
But who would
I would
play
pay good money.
Who would play the
I'll play the girl.
I'll play the girl.
I'll play the girl.
No, I'll play the girl.
No, I will.
But you know what? With the Dwayne Johnson thing, like a part of me is a little disappointed because I really wanted a Gears of War movie.
Oh.
Because that's what I thought he was gonna do. I didn't know this game was out that long, because remember when he was talking about how he was referring to we've been working on this game for years to bring it to the big screen, right?
Yeah. Which makes you wonder, was he trying to get on it before the game was even released? Like even he just, because sometimes books that are coming out, the movie deals get made before the books even get released. Could it be something like that?
Is it confirmed that this is the game that he was actually referring to?
No, he might have been referring to another game.
Yeah,
It's possible, but
because when he was talking about it, this game just came out what, last year?
Yeah.
2 years ago, I think.
2 years ago. That doesn't sound like a long time ago. I'm holding out hope that he's still doing another video game movie. Hopefully, Gears of War. Probably, I don't know about the Call of Duty thing because it's a little too generic to actually be a movie.
You know what? You can't be the girl. That's okay. You can be the girl.
But it takes two. Do we know if it's animated or live action?
No,
yet?
I haven't seen anything in there about that.
Would it lend itself well to live action?
It depends on how you do the two main characters.
That would
what I don't want to see is like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in a funny wig and a fat suit, but like
it would have to be super CGI. It would be
probably
CGI
maybe
heavy.
live action with that is CGI.
What about like
heavy?
a Nightmare Before Christmas stop motion vibe?
I wouldn't be into that.
No,
I
I would.
I don't think that lends itself to this game.
Yeah.
But I will say this: what's interesting about the game too is that the game is almost every kind of genre. Like there are a lot of levels where it's a side scroller. Then there are some levels where it's like Street Fighter, where it's player versus fight sort of thing. Then there's puzzle solving, so kind of like Room or Myst or whatever. And it's got a whole bunch of different genres.
I gotta say, some of the environments in the game to see it on the big screen would be fantastic. Live action or animated, the game is just out there. Like whoever thought the game up has to be a little crazy somewhat because
super creative.
It's super creative, crazy, maybe a little high. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, guys, question is for you. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has said that they are producing and he may be starring in and It Takes Two. It's a wonderful game if you guys haven't played it. Do you like this idea? Do you think this is a good fit? Or maybe you've never heard of the game just like I never heard of it before the Video Game Awards. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. Hey guys, we want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of today's video, MeUndies. Now look, if you're anything like me, when you run out of underwear, the first thing you do is you just run to the big store and buy the cheapest pack you can, or you jump online and buy a big bag of some cheap underwear. And it's, as long as it's not uncomfortable, it's fine. And that's the way life was for me. Until I got my first package of MeUndies, and I put on that first pair I got, and I was like, this is how good things can be when you got underwear that's not just not comfortable, but actual comfortable underwear, and that's what MeUndies delivers, and I will never go back. The MeUndies membership is literally designed to make your life easier with free shipping and returns on every order, saving on virtually everything they make, exclusive sales, and early access to their newest stuff. There's kind of no reason not to join. New prints drop monthly, so there's always something new to see, but you can always skip delivery for the month or even cancel anytime, no questions asked. And guys, right now MeUndies has a great offer for my audience. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off. And for a limited time, if you sign up for their free-to-join MeUndies membership, you get 25% off your first membership item. So to get 25% off your first membership item or 15% off your first order and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea. That's MeUndies.com/Campea.